Hi, welcome to this introduction to Microsoft Teams, which is a new product that Microsoft have put out to help us collaborate and work together in a team. You can think of this product as working with groups of staff, any kind of size group of staff, or it in the future could be used to with classes. So you could have a class that is a team, and you can have your OneNote associated with that team. Let me show you where you can get to Teams. If you're in Sector, in the start page there, and you hit Office 365, it'll get you to this launcher here that has all of the different apps, and you'll see that Teams is one of them there. So it's a link really to teams.microsoft.com. So that's how you can access Teams through the browser. There's also an app that you can download as well. But I can certainly go to do all of this stuff in my browser, and I can download apps for my phone, iOS phone, iPad, iPhone, Android, anything you like. You can get this on there, and it's free, and it's part of our Office 365 account. So let me just switch over to the actual app now here, which is, it pretty much is exactly the same, you'll see, as the browser version as well. So down the left hand side, I've got all of the different teams that I've involved in. You can see that for some teams there's different channels. So on the Tech Support Center team, there's a number of different channels. So you can think of these as different areas, different content areas, where there is a separate conversation that can go on each one of those different channels. There's separate files, so each channel is kind of separate, but it's all coming under the one different umbrella. So you could think of it how you like, or structure it how you like in terms of what the channels are. So think of if you asked to send out an email to 10 different people wanting responses, then you'll get 10 different emails back. So think of taking that experience and putting it here in Teams. If we had 10 people that were involved in one team, you could have a conversation or put a question in there, and people can respond to those conversations within here. They can share links, they can share documents, they can share videos. All of those things can be shared within the conversation stream here, within the team in this channel. Any files that you have that you shared or you can upload, they are all stored here, and anybody can get them to them anytime through the team. And you can add different areas within the channel here. So you can see the little plus sign here. So I've got Stream ICT videos. So if I log in, I can see videos that are part of our stream service, so kind of like our internal YouTube. So I can always add a tab in here as well. So I can add Excel documents, Word documents, OneNotes, PDFs, and have them sitting within the channel here. So for example, in our inquiry team on gamification, in this team here, I've got a wiki, which is just an area where I can take notes about links and resources that I've put in there. We've got you can have a planner on there, and this ebook is just a tab that I created. It's a PDF, so I uploaded a PDF, and that PDF is now displayed within this tab here in the channel here on Teams. So there we go. I can see all of the pages of that ebook. So that's just sitting there along that. So each team, when you start it, will just have one channel, and that is general. Okay. So there's all my teams down the side there, and it's very easy for each team to add members to the team, etc. So I'll show you what it looks like in getting a team going. Down the bottom of the window here, if I just click on Add Team, now I'm going to create a team here, and I get 4 different options. Is it about classes, so a teacher in a class? Is it a professional learning network within the school, professional learning community? Is this between staff leaders and staff members, or is it just anybody? So a club or anything like that. So you can choose any one of those 4, and there's slightly different things that happen. So of course we're going to give it a name, so I'm going to call this Test Team. Give it a description of what my team is all about. I first get an option whether anybody in the organisation can join the team, so anybody can jump in there, or if it's invite only. So I'm going to leave it as invite only and click on Next. Next, I can invite people to my team. So I just start typing the names one by one. So I'm just going to put one person in this team, just start typing the name and add them to the team. They'll then get an email and saying welcome to the team. I can make that person either a member of the team or an owner of the team. So as an owner of the team, you can do all the admin stuff that I'm doing here. So I'll leave that person as a member of the team. And there it is, we've got our team ready to go. It's called Test Team, sitting here at the bottom. As you can see, I've got this general conversation, so I can now start adding to the conversation. People can reply to that. I can add files to the team. I can add emojis. This is the important part here. I can add emojis to there as well. Stickers, all kinds of things going on here. Memes, word art. There's all kinds of fun stuff that you can put in there as well. If I want to meet with some of the people on the team, I can just hit that Meet Now tab down there, and I can meet straight away. Have either a face-to-face online conversation with them, and it's great. So all of that stuff's built in there, and I just get one other tab along the top here, which is the Files tab. Of course, there's nothing in this one yet. Anytime I can go back just by hitting the three buttons down there, and I can add another channel to the team, as well as just this general one here. I can add people to the team, leave the team, edit, get a link to it, or I can delete the team completely as well. So all of the options I've got down there just by hitting the three dots next to the team. Some of the other things that you can see here is the activity at the top just tells you what's the latest thing that's been going on. So people that have sent you a message or anything like that. If you want to chat to people one-on-one rather than within the team, you can do that here. So I can just search for someone on here. I can find their name here, and then I'll be able to Blaze, I'll be able to type a message just directly to him. And anything, this conversation will just continue to keep going there. So this is like our internal conversation. Don't need to send him an email, I can chat to him directly in here. If I want to, I could start a video call with that person, or I could start an audio call as well directly on my computer through Teams, rather than having to go to the telephone. I can also see meetings down the side. I can see what's going on for me today and different days, what I've got scheduled. I can see all of the files that I've been working on recently, both those files that are in Microsoft Teams or any of my OneDrive files as well. So my business, OneDrive for Business files, all of the stuff that I've got on here, all of those files are visible, and I'm able to work with those within Teams. So here's a team where we meet to talk about coding across the college. I've got some meeting notes in here in the general area, but I've also got a Word document. So I just hit plus, I ask Word document, and then I put this Word document here. So this Word document here actually appears live within the team, and you can see I've got the edit options to edit in Teams, so I can actually edit this Word document collaboratively in here within Teams. There's lots of things that it can do. Have a look, have a go, have a look, see how it would fit for you, how it would work for you, but it's a brand new product and it has some pretty exciting possibilities.